All right, chat. Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing tonight on this lovely Monday evening here on the West Coast? As always, I'm Al Rivers. And you're watching Al Rivers Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Hope you're all doing great. Had some great news pop up today. If you had a chance to watch the Paradox Interactive announcement show, they announced a lot of new games. I think there were some, like turn-based games, some RPG games, a few other. I think there was another medieval city building style game, and the news that we've all been waiting for: City Skylines 2. Yep, you heard it right, folks. City Skylines 2 is coming in some point this year. Didn't really give us an exact date, but I guess we can assume it's going to be later in the year. They mentioned bringing in, well, not this stream, but like a few months ago and online, a few days ago and online, they've been saying, oh yeah, we're going to be bringing the other DLCs to the remastered edition. So I want to assume it's probably going to be around the same time, which I think people are speculating it's around the third quarter of this year. So right after summer, we should probably be seeing it. But again, I'm just speculating here, and that's all we can do at this time until we get a little bit more concrete evidence on what their plans are. But man, that's a big one. We've put a lot of energy in the, the PS4 edition of the game, and then remastered came out. Sweet. All right, we're probably gonna be building on this for another year, and boom, they drop a bomb on us. City Skylines 2 is coming out. Man, I mean that's exciting. I'm excited. I'm ready for it, but that's another city I got to start up. So much like starting, ending, redoing, starting over. But it's all right. It keeps the creative juices flowing because when you start working on one city for too long, it can get a little stagnant. It starts getting a little stale or feeling a little stale. So, the best way to kind of counteract that is to keep doing something different. Keep doing something different. You can always keep doing something different on the exact same city you're working on too, but why not do it on multiple ones? That way you can always go back to what you're originally doing and continue that theme or that layout, and still have that other new stuff going on your new city. But I don't think I'm gonna see myself jumping in between the three different games in the future. I mean, I'm having a hard time finding myself just jumping in between this remastered edition back to the PS4 edition. Granted, I do want to play some of those DLCs that aren't in the remastered edition yet. But at the same time, there's a lot of nice things that are going on with the PS5 or the remastered edition. The graphics are a lot better. Granted, you drop some frames every now and then, but I think that might be due to the variable refresh rate setting. So I didn't think about that earlier. I just thought about it now. I don't know if that really has an impact or if it even enables itself when this game is running. Just because I don't think this game supports that anyway. But anywho, here we are, back in Castleton. Finally have a name for this city. We're gonna watch the sun rise. Here we go. Here we go. See the stars moving in the background. Here we go. Midday. We're gonna get to our building time. And autosave. There we go. Alright, so that's only a problem right now because it was nighttime. It'll even itself out. For now, I think let's change up the radio station. So we got on City's radio. So, last week we built up Sunset District a little further out. We got our overpass, underpass, off ramp, on ramp, dealio going there just to prepare for the downtown area that we are going to be building. Don't worry, I swear we are building it. Winter is coming, don't worry. But we've forgotten the industry area. I mean, we did build Jan King Mining, so we've got that going for us. But how are we gonna get this stuff? I mean, if you remember, we saw a lot of traffic coming through here. So, what better way to get our goods in and out of the city than the highway? A train, you guessed it. Over here, if you remember, we bought this tile. Was it 2 or 3 streams ago? Because we're like, I want to have that rail connection. So now we've got that rail connection. I think we need to build into it. So we're going to build into it. Now I don't have a direct connection that I can make through there. So what we're going to try something. It's a little bit of trial and error. It's probably going to be more error. But hey, that's a scientific method. So we're going to run this road all the way through this mountain. And we're going to create a cargo rail station over on this side. Now, I'm choosing to do that instead of bringing the rail network all the way down there. Because 1, that's a steep incline. 2, I can run it down the highway. But then we run into our power line, our water tower here, and then what? Where do we run the rail line after that? Run it above ground, elevated, but then we run into our power stations. So we don't want to do that. Although, this would have been a perfect spot here, because then we have these back roads back here. But again, not going to be doing that tonight. So what are we going to be doing? Again, if you're just joining in right now, we are going to make this railway connection out here. We're going to build our cargo rail station here. But first, what we're going to do is make this roadway connection. So how are y'all doing tonight? Feel free to say hello in the chat. Introduce yourself if this is your first time. Say hello. Let me know what brings you here tonight. Are you excited about the news that we got about City Skylines 2 coming out? What? Let us know in the chat. Alright, so I want to make this as flat as possible. There we go. Ooh. I like those fans. That looks cool. Alright, we were able to get it level with this road, so that works. That looks awesome. Alright, now how far are we going to have to bring this tunnel through here? Okay, that's starting to go down. Oh. There you go. Alright, a little bit of a funky dip there. Alright. So now we've got our height here where the road comes out. Let's go ahead and choose that height. And just level some of this land out. Level some of this land out so that way we can have a nice flat surface. So we're going to terraform this entire area. That's fine if we take this back to the mountain. We're still keeping this kind of industrial looking, so I'm not too concerned with making it look ultra pretty. And we'll fix that here. That's not gonna have the same effect if I just do that. There we go. Joey, what's going on? Fancy seeing you here. No, I'm just kidding. Got tired of watching Splenda? Alright, where's our height now? Alright, there we go. Whoa, wrong one. There you go. I love this 8-bit music. It's hilarious. Alright, so let's try in our train lines, or our railway lines. Let's see what height we're at here. Okay, I think we should probably try to clean this up a little bit. It's roughly the same height there. Alright, alright. Let's see, here we go. Gotta show everyone some love. Hey, alright. It's kind of a sharp turn, but kind of works. Alright, here we go. That connection there. Alright. And then I say gonna want to bring, oh, look at that little bison. Hello, bison. Ah, we're destroying its land. Oops. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, let's find our heights here again. There we go. Alright, so I think making this connection right here would be perfect. Like that. Alright, and then we're gonna do what we do every time and make these connections we have been, so kind of making these two parallel lines next to each other and then joining them there like that. So that works there. Let's go ahead and take this here, make that connection, and that should have nice, yeah, that's pretty good. Too short, eh? There we go. Fixed. Oh. Here we go. So now we can get rail traffic coming from both ends. That's a pretty sharp turn, but hopefully they can make that turn. Alright. Now let's get our industrial road back out. I think we're going to use a medium-sized industry road. Just because we're going to have to filter a lot of traffic through here. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and build this out. Then we'll make this connection right here. Whoop. Yeah, this music is very, what am I thinking here? Ah, man. Skyrim. Very Skyrim-esque. Ain't it? A little bit? Ah, crap. Could have gone one more click over. There we go. Ah. Okay. There we go. Almost there. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. This music is pretty intense. There we go. Alright, let's get our cargo train station in here. Quite frankly, I'm always hesitant to just put it on a main road like this, just because of the traffic we encounter. And now that I'm saying that, I think I want to take this further back. Boy. Yeah, we're going to take it back. And what we're going to do instead is create a road parallel to that. There we go. As like that. And we're going to grab our cargo station again. We're going to shove that right there. And I know we just made that connection there. That's fine. What would City Skylines be if everything was done right the first time, right? It'd be boring. That's what. Up. There you go. There we go. Let's freeform this in here now. Yeah, let's make sure we have our power and rail connections. Yep, nothing's broken there. Everything looks good. Perfect. Yeah, I think this music might be a little too intense for this build. It's kind of funny. Alright, so I think, alright, we're going to have to run a power connection over, so let's take a look and see if we're even generating that power, and yes we are. Alright, so what can we do to bring this over? Disasters DLC? Exactly. You could place them about that far away from each other. Get the power to jump. Let's see. Ah, it doesn't jump. There you go. There we go. That gets across. That gets across. And we'll be building out here eventually, so let's just save some money and let's just use our power lines for now. This music is super intense. Hope you're in here and ready for a just intense gaming session. Alright. There we go. Let's make our water connection out here. There you go. Go. Yeah, this music is very intense. Now it's like rock opera. I don't know. What do you think about this, chat? What do you think about the music? Is it a bit much? Is it right on point with the news that we got today from Paradox? Thanks for the likes, by the way. Thanks for the votes, too. Let's see. So, excited? Yes. We got, oh my god, yes, we can't wait. We got 4 votes. I was about to say, if we have someone in here that doesn't know what's going on with City Skylines, then you are not a true City Skylines fan. And you can just see yourself out. I'm just kidding, don't do that. Please stay, please stay. Alright, so we got a lot of trucks kind of making their way out here now. Looks like we got a few dropping off. I just saw one pull in there. You got one pulling out. Let's see if we actually get that connection, that cargo connection with the other cities coming through here now. And then the cool thing is that we've got more rail here, so we're set up just fine for our city a little later on, our downtown area next stream. Or maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see how tonight goes. I don't know how the night's gonna go. Alright, let's just do a little detailing out here real quick. Interesting. Digging these rock features. Put that right up against the... Yeah, that looks good. Likey. Me likey. Can we fit this? We cannot. Let's get this in here. There you go. Yes. Nice. All right. Let's plop some of these bad boys in here. There we go. Right. Haven't seen a train come in here yet. Let's see if we speed this up, if we get a little something coming in here. In the meantime, I'm going to take a little hydration break. Alright. Nothing yet. Totally fine. Alright, let's build some more stuff in here. So, with... Oh, we got trash problems. What's going on here? Let's see. Let's take a look at a garbage. Ooh, that's not good. Alright, looks like we're going to have to build a little something extra here. Those 2 recycling plants just aren't cutting it anymore. So what do we got? What do we have access to? Got a waste processing complex. Now, we could dump this way out here, because we're not going to really be building anything out here. So heck, we can even put this right there. And that'd be just fine. Autosave. That'll be just fine because you see the pollution and noise. It's not really going to be an issue for people living. Ah, I just saw the train. Where'd he go? Oh, there it is. Haha. Bye-bye. There go the goods. Awesome. Not crazy that it comes through the mining district, but it gets out of there, so that's fine. Alright, now let's take a look. So 250 pollution. Let's take a look and see what this waste disposal. It's 100 pollution. I think we'll do this instead. Is it a little less impactful on the environment? There we go. So we'll fit that in there. That should take care of some of our trash issues. So let's go ahead and speed this up. Now they do have a long way to go. I think it'll be alright. I think it'll be alright. It'd be kind of nice to create a roadway connection through here, but I'm also totally okay with keeping it separated. That'll sort itself out. Yeah, we already see those little trash cans disappearing, so that's totally fine. Alright, chat. Look at us making decisions tonight. Alright, let's take a look here and see what we can throw in. So industrial steel plant, that's going to be a really big building. Really big building. But quite frankly, it's the only thing we can create. Or we can build. What level is our mining? Level 2. So importing everything, because I made a business decision not to do any actual mining in this town. But we're still making a profit, so that's good. Resources, we're at 10,006 out of 15,000. We just need more workers. So, a few things we could do. Let's move this out. Put this out here. And before the city starts complaining, let's do that. And we will rededicate this area to just mining. Alright. So, let us capture this height. We're going to bring this mountainside out a little bit more. And then we're going to create another little step here. Kind of smooth that out a little bit. Smooth this out. Alright. We'll take this height. We're going to go a little lower. Kind of dig into the mountain. Kind of like how we did on the bottom there. What we're going to do is we're going to create a roadway to continue going up that way. And that's where we're going to put more of these ore industry buildings. Because I want to try to keep it out of sight as much as possible. So we're going to tuck it right into the mountain. Alright, let's take this height here. It's kind of high, huh? Yeah, let's a little higher up. There you go. Choose this height here. Grab that point. Build in like that. Alright, now let's grab this height here, because that's where we're going to be doing our turnaround. Then we're going to grab our slope tool again. And we're going to slope this up. And just what we're doing is we're going to be snaking this road up and down the mountainside. So let's go ahead and grab this height, or this road here real quick. And we'll place this down just so that way we have a little something to work toward. Wish I can leave the terrain on. There you go. All right. I'm sorry. This music's a little a little bit much. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, we'll just leave this. Sorry, chat. Couldn't do it. I tried. Alright, we're gonna turn our snaps off just so it's easier to place some of these roads. Because it can be a little difficult to place these. Alright, so we'll just kind of go up here like this. Yeah, that's pretty steep. Alright, let's go back here. Let's choose this height, somewhere in the middle. And then we'll grab our slope tool so that way we can slope this a lot nicer. There we go. And then we'll grab this height, use our slope tool here. Still looks pretty steep, but we'll roll with it. We'll see how it works. There we go. How are we all doing tonight, by the way? You're all having a good start to your week so far. I know Mondays can be a little difficult. I hope it's not too bad for all of you. If you're having a rough Monday, hope the stream brings you some good vibes. There we go. There we go. It's looking a lot better. So it gets a little lumpy out here. Alright, let's get our slope tool again. And we'll go back here, select our height again. And slope that a little bit more. Alright. And hopefully that works just fine. Alright, so how are we looking? Lumpy. Looking a little lumpy there. Looking a little lumpy. Ah, I see now. There we go. That should be a little better. That's a little better. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's an industrial road. Yeah, that's probably the road that you want to be perfect though. Bite. Alright, let's see. We'll get rid of that. I think we'll make a roadway connection out here instead. So let's just bring this up the mountain. See how that looks. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It's pretty steep still. Let's see what we can do about this. Alright, let's grab our curved road tool. There you go. How does that look? Oh, that's horrendous. Alright, let's turn our snaps back on. Gonna need them. Gonna need our snaps. Alright, there you go. Oh man, that is just super steep. Alright, we'll see what the trucks look like going up. Hopefully it doesn't look too ridiculous. There we go, that smooth things out a lot. So let's make this connection here. Oh, that's much better. Big tip, chat, if you're gonna do switchbacks like this, use the curved road tool. It'll treat you better than the freeform tool. Alright, let's see. There we go. Oh, that looks way better. Way better. There you go, top tip. Use the curved road tool if you're doing switchbacks, like you just saw. Alright, we got that up there now. I really want to wind that a little bit more just to break that up a little bit more. Alright, let's do it. Use our curved road tool because that has proven to be better. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. That'll do. And we'll just plop a bunch of trees in here just to hide this mess a little bit. Actually, it's not a mess. I think it's a carefully orchestrated road build we got going there. There we go. If we take it back here, you can't even see it. Can't even see it. Looks fantastic. Alright. If you're just joining into the chat, welcome to the stream. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying the content so far. Feel free to send a message in the chat as well. Kind of enjoy getting some feedback, getting some suggestions. Occasionally do ask for name suggestions in our districts, so stick around. You might be able to name one, or you might even have one named after you. Just to give you an idea, one of our viewers had a street named after him, or at least after their YouTube username, Diggler. Not to be confused with Dirk Diggler. Let's see who else we have in here. Oh, right. We had Joey. He's got his own little wood vision manufacturing plant there. Yeah, Jan King. He's got his own mining industry. Look at that. That's something. So yeah, stick around. You never know what you'll get. Tell you what though, should move that building. So let's scooch it over on to this side. I need that anymore, so get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we'll get rid of that. So let's move the living quarters as well. I think what we'll do is give them this road here. If I can turn these snaps off real quick, just so we can get the correct angle that we want. There we go. We're not joining those roads on purpose. Ah, is this going to be too wide? I think it's going to be too wide. Actually, that one fit just fine. I don't think we're going to be able to fit another one in here. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. That's the wrong industry. We want ore. Oh yeah, that's not a great spot for that. So let's find a different spot for that. While we're here, do these have to be placed? Oh yeah, they have to be placed inside industry areas. You know, we could just put the barracks up here. I think we'll do that instead. We'll even move this back out. I know we're kind of just doing a lot of things here willy-nilly. There we go. So that opens up a little bit more space for us down there. What's up, Ty? How's it going? Let's grab our curved road tool. Tried and proven tool to be the best for roadway connections. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can fit these barracks up here. Alright, looks like we can. Alright, so we'll put a few up here. And then we can fit one, at least one more. We'll get our terrain tool. Bring that back a little bit. There we go. How's it going, Ty? Yeah, we got 7 votes. Oh my god, we can't wait for City Skylines 2. And that's quite the announcement today. It's definitely something we were all waiting for, or have been waiting for quite some time. Considering this game came out in, what, 2015, right? Originally came out in 2015. That's a long time. That is a long time. Let's see. There we go. Make that connection happen. Very excited for City Skylines 2. That makes... What was it? How many players did they say are on City Skylines? It was like somewhere around 1.5 million? Or no, it had to be more than that. Whatever, no, it was, I remember the presenter said the population equaling the population of Denmark. So if somebody wants to Google that really quick, let me know what Denmark's population is. That's how many people are playing City Skylines. Ooh, there we go. Now, wait, hold on, now I'm second guessing myself. Was it that many people playing? Yeah, I think it was that many people playing City Skylines. Not a number of citizens in the multiple cities that were built in City Skylines. Alright, let's just cheese that a little bit there. There you go. Ah, we need to get power over there. That's right. That's right. 5.857 million people in Denmark. So that's how many people are playing City Skylines. That is nuts. What am I doing here? Alright, here we go. Just gonna put some more of these earthquake thingy bobbers. Yeah, that's a lot of people. It's a ton of people. Alright, I think we can scooch this over a little bit. Let's just scooch. Let's just scooch. Scooch. There we go. Yep, there you go. Perfect little hack there. Alright, now let's take a look and see what our workforce is like. 265, 269, we have 100 jobs available, so we could hit the 350 mark with just the buildings that we have right now. Let's do, let's go one step further. So let's take a look and see what else we have available right now. Got small ore mine. We're not gonna be doing that in our own land. Already got grinding mills. I never fixed that. Okay. Idea. Let's move this over here temporarily. Move this here over here temporarily. I'm going to switch sides on this. I know it's not very realistic. I know it's not very realistic, but it's also a fantasy game, if you think about it. It's not the end of the world. It's alright. Not the end of the world. There we go. See? Everything's okay. Everything's just fine. Cool. Now we can bring this road around the backside here. As such. We're going to make sure it doesn't follow that terrain by doing a little bit more terraforming. There we go. We're going to bring this out like that. We're going to put these ore grinding mills up against this road like that. And we'll leave them a little separated. That way they're not back to back. There we go. And let's go ahead and bring this land out. There you go. When do I think it'll be released? You know, I was saying this earlier. I think probably like around the second, or no, sorry, not the second, but the third quarter of this year. I don't know. It just kind of seemed like that's what they might be aiming at, just based off of announcements from earlier this year when they brought up the remastered edition. They had mentioned that later in the year we're going to be seeing some new content. We're going to be seeing some, you know, some of the DLCs come in to the remastered edition. But again, that's purely speculation. It may be sooner. It might be sometime in the summer, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be sometime in the fall. It's funny that district name is like right there in the middle. Alright, let's bring this up here. Hopefully that moves a little bit. Yes, it does. Alright, let's clean that up a little bit there. Pull that back. There we go. So I'm not too concerned with traffic coming down here. That'll be fine. Still have a steady flow of traffic. It's not really slowing down a whole lot. Alright, so the whole reason I did that is because I wanted to make sure you can't even see it from these residential areas, and you can't see it, so it works. Oh no! Don't want tall buildings in residential areas. Alright, so let's do this real quick. Let's go in and make sure that these commercial buildings are made historic, so that way they don't get any taller. So if they get taller, then it's the end. It's the end. Just have to destroy everything at that point. That building's ugly. Alright. It's fine. I can stay. They should all be historic. Some snuck in though. There you go. Already checked those. That I'll make historic. I think there were some other ones kind of sprinkled out here. Yep, there we go. Let's make sure that one doesn't have to be. This one does. Yep, it is. Alright, cool. Back in business. So, still have a lot of companies or a lot of buildings complaining that they need more educated workers. Let's take a look here. I mean, 9.7% of the population is uneducated. That's pretty good, right? These people need to graduate high school. That's what needs to happen. And university. They gotta graduate high school before they graduate university, though, right? And we've got some fairly literate people in our city. And 35 library users. That's pretty bad. You know, there is a policy that does help. Here, let's go in here. Let's take a look at our policies, and it's something about book fairs. So let's take a look here. So it's not in that one. It's got to be in this one. Book fair. Here we go. Local library organizes a book fair, increases happiness and entertainment within a public library radius. Upkeep has increased by 100%. But honestly, if you look at the amount of money our city's making, we can afford that. I think we have another one in Midtown, so I think we could just enact that policy in Midtown as well. Ty, you're thinking summer, huh? Wait. You said summer would be great, but you're thinking the fall too. Yeah, I mean, how awesome would it be? I mean, summer would be smart because just think of it. People are going to be on summer break. Kids are going to be on summer break. So what better time to get their parents to pay for a game that they're probably not even going to play right away because they're going to be like, oh, family vacation. Right? And I mean, I don't know. That's what I think makes sense to me. But I'm also not a video game developer, so there you go. Alright, so we got a lot of traffic coming through here, so I don't want to slow that traffic down. Alright. Cool. Let's see how this is doing over here. Let's see how this traffic is. Let's take a look at our traffic. 89%. So it's still flowing. I mean, we got a lot of trucks coming through here, but honestly, I'm keeping this traffic off of the main highway, which was ultimately my goal. Because they're going to be using... Damn, that's a lot of trucks. They're going to be using that railway station a lot more anyway. And I really don't want to put a stop sign there just because that's going to screw up our traffic quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, this wasn't completely thought out. Could have been a little better, but I wasn't anticipating expanding it this much. And we got 7 votes already. Cool, cool, cool. So, Ty, I forget, do you play on console or are you on PC? Refresh my memory here. Damn, look at all these trucks. Alright, I think we could put some warehouses out here. Alright, so we can build about 2 squares in. Alright, what do we want to put in here? Let's go ahead and put metals. And that's going to be empty. And let's see, empty. We're going to be doing our unique factory products. So we're going to see how well that fills in. And now everything that is created over here at, Villa Manufacturing or Villa Manifestations, that should make its way over into, where is it? There it is. Into this warehouse. We should be seeing the metals that are being created out here make their way over there. Let's see. Oh, that's glass. Metals, there we go. It's like, oh crap. Put the wrong thing in. Alright, I think we can put another one. Let's do glass. Product source, we'll do glass. And then we'll do empty. There you go. So now all the stuff that's getting trucked in here, you can see this truck is now exporting those metal products from the warehouse to hopefully the cargo station. Why is there a stoplight there? Go to the cargo station. Yes, there you go. Jan King, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Just put a stop sign there. There you go. Brilliant. That's exactly how I wanted it to work. Hey, 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 hey. One sec, chat. All right. So how we doing, chat? Or how we doing, Jan? Sorry. Alright, that stuff is exporting nicely. Hopefully that improves our traffic flow. Hopefully. See how this goes. It's looking a little crazy here right now. Yeah, let's just go ahead and remove that stop sign. We don't need it. Just let the cars flow naturally. Traffic flow 90%. Alright. It's looking pretty good. Yes, Jan, it is totally free. Thanks for saying that. Wait, you got one person that didn't know about the City Skylines 2 release or announcement? What? Come on now. Come on now. I know you're just kidding. What we should do, let's just upgrade this to a highway. Ah, that's why. Oh wait, I just undid that cool fan looking thing I had going there. that makes the traffic go faster, so totally fine. Let's just upgrade that. Alright, hope the electricity still jumps. Let's see. It does not. But, oh right! This generates its own electricity now. We don't need these. Forgot, because we're processing all that garbage now. Processing that garbage, so it turns that into energy. All right. Oh, wait a tick. Hold on. Something going on with my chat here. Some of the messages disappeared. Oh, there we go. All right. Traffic is flowing nicely. I wish we had access to the 4-lane roads already. Could really use that. Here, any of these cars or trucks turning left there? No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like they're all just going straight. So I'm not gonna need a lane, a dedicated turning lane there. I think. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yep, A-okay. Alright, perfect. Now, I'm probably going to need one here, though. Alright, so we're going to take this road. We're going to use our curved road tool again. Make that connection there. There we go. So now we got a lane for going straight and a lane for turning left. Now, these are sort of things that really help with getting your traffic under control. Because I know there been quite a few questions in the chat before regarding how to fix traffic. That's going to be one of the ways you can fix it, is having dedicated turning lanes. That way you don't have traffic backing up, waiting for a car that's held up by traffic trying to go straight from the opposite direction and them trying to go left. There's a lot of cool little things you can do. So just stuff you got to keep in mind. That's all. Man, there's a lot of cars going through there. But that works. It works. 91%. Dig it. I dig it. Not getting any trains backing up here, so that works for me. Alright. Let's take a look at our town now. A lot of traffic coming up and down this road. Let's take a look and see which way they're actually going. Oh, okay, so they're going everywhere. Let's do this. Let's turn off pedestrians. Let's turn off cyclists. We got city service vehicles, right? Yeah, alright, we'll leave that off. We'll leave trucks off because it doesn't look like we're getting a whole lot of trucks through here. But it looks like we can use a bus line or some sort of public transportation to go through there. So let's take a look. Do we have any transport lines that go through there? We do not. Now, do we necessarily want to add more traffic by putting more bus lines through there? Probably not. Let's go ahead and see what our... That's looking pretty bad. All right. I think it might be time to introduce subways here. I think it's about time. I think it's time we get subways in here. And we could definitely get one out here. What do we think, chat? Is it time to add subways? I think we'll do this. Let's end the poll. I think we got enough people letting us know that we're excited about City Skylines 2. Let's see. Should we add subway? Add a subway system tonight. Go ahead and vote in the chat. Cast your votes now. In the meantime, let's go ahead and ignore that for a little bit. Looks like we've solved our trash problems, solved our electricity problems, solved our water problems. We're just problem solving all night long. All night long. Alright, let's take a look and see how these are filling up. I'm going to say 0% full, but they are emptying as soon as they fill up. That's at 3%, 0%. Is this even filling up? Probably not. Let's take a look. We're definitely producing a lot. Let's bump this up. It's 230% production rate. That's the... Oh, wow. Oh, no, wait. That's not the one that levels up. This one does. Oh, how far are we from making this level 5 industry? Let's take a look. So we need 300 more employees. It's funny how we're not importing any goods here, and yet it's still costing us tons of money. Alright, I say we switch this up. So how many employees can we fit here? 25. How many can we fit here? 40. Alright, let's do it. Awesome. Alright, field, greenhouse. Yeah, let's do field. Now it says I can fit up to 660. Alright. Making pretty good progress. Alright, awesome. Cool, so now that we've got all that, we can see our industry demand is going down. I think having those extra bits of mining industry buildings have kind of helped with that. I didn't think it was going to, but it surprisingly has. So I think we kind of go back in here and start zoning some more residential. So we can use it right now. So let's take a look at our heights again. Let's look at our terrain map. Make sure we're not building on any weird elevations, and it looks like we may be. So best thing to do, let's level some of this land out. We're not going to go too far because we don't want to go too crazy. And we're going a little crazy, but all right, let's soften this up a little bit. It's a bit much. Alright, and we'll take this height here, which is going to be the next step up, and we'll just kind of smooth this out a little bit. Alright. bring this out. As such, strengthen this a bit more. There you go. Let's get it to match up right out here. And what we're doing is just we're just creating different steps, of elevation steps, so that way we can have some pretty decent residential build, or have a decent residential build. So let's go ahead and, man, I wish I could keep this on. Alright, so that's the height we're going to be building. We're going to go about that far. Every 2 normal blocks. And we use our curved road tool again, just for that solid connection, that smooth connection, I should say. Take a look at our terrain heights again. Yep, there we go. Alright, this one, we're going to play this one a little different. So we're going to use our freeform tool with this one. The reason we're using our freeform tool is because I want to have it follow the curvature of the height, the elevation a little bit better. Whereas the curved road tool, what it does, it kind of gets you a smoother connection between the road networks. Alright. Alright, we're going to turn our snaps off here, just that way we can make something a little bit more organic. And that's a word that I use a lot during my builds. Just want to kind of escape the monotony of having so many, what's it called? So many grids. Alright, let's take a look at our height again. Alright, so we want to stop right about here. Alright. And then we'll take our freeform tool. Again, turn all our snap twos off. And make that connection there. There we go. And the side that we're going to be building on is on the mountainside. So not so much, or I mean, on the inside. Well, if that's confusing, that's confusing. We're building on the highway side there. That probably makes that sound make a little bit more sense. We're going to continue the same district. This is a big old district. There you go. Alright, let's make sure we get our water pipes through here. There we go. Chat, so before I forget, if you haven't had a chance to join the Discord channel, I've got a pinned comment right now that will take you to the About section of this channel, this YouTube channel. And there you'll be able to get the Discord invite link to where you can join the Discord channel. And you can share your city skylines, cities, like if you want to do like a screenshot, you can submit it. If you're on console, I know on PlayStation you've got the screen cap function, so you can always upload it that way. I just uploaded like an aerial shot a few days ago of, you know, just where how this city is growing over time. So I think it's kind of neat to do that. So if you haven't had a chance to do that with your city, I recommend it. It's kind of neat to see where your city's started and how much the work has paid off. All the blood, sweat, and tears have paid off. Go. All right. If you're just joining in for the first time, welcome. So glad to have you. It's always nice to have new people joining in. So if this is your first time, go ahead and say hello in the chat. How can I have 1 million while I'm struggling? Oh, I have 1.7 million. Okay. Oh, all right. So let's unpack this a little bit. There's a number of reasons why I was able to do this. If you watch the first few streams, it was definitely a struggle. It was not easy to get here, as I'm sure every rich person says. I shouldn't say every other rich person. I'm not even close to being rich, but you get what I mean. So it's all about industries, and it's kind of like why I've got the title of the stream saying we have industries, now what? So I always tend to start off with, obviously you can only start off with the zoned industry. So I try to build out as much of that as I can, and just as soon as, if you have the industries DLC, granted it's a really good DLC, but honestly with City Skylines coming, City Skylines 2 coming out later this year, I don't know if you really want to spend that kind of money buying all these DLCs. But if you have it, it's a great tool because you can employ more people. 2, you can create more product, and you have a little bit more control over the product that you create or that your Sims are creating. That being said, you can kind of manipulate the amount of product that you're creating. I mean, I would say it does help because let's take a look at this building here, for example. And granted, it doesn't have the resources to continue creating this product, but you can see I can manipulate the production rate. And right now is a really bad example to kind of show you what I'm talking about. But as soon as this goes, there we go. So you can see there, let's go ahead and pause this. So you see our material cost is $1,008 and our production value is $2,800. So just off of this building alone, I'm making roughly just under $1,800 production profit in production value. Our forestry industry is making $1,000. Where are we at? Our mining industry is it's not making a whole lot of money, but also got to consider that we are importing all of our product. So yeah, that helps. The other thing that helps is having dedicated specializations in each of your districts. And I kind of go over this in one of my other videos. I think it was from last week's stream. I was talking about policies that actually help your city. So when you actually get access to the city planning policies, you want to look at some of these smaller ones, like small business manufacturer. Let's see. There's more. But if you look at it, it says low density commercial buildings double their sales. Where's that tax? Where's that income going? It's going to taxes. Where's that tax income going? It's going straight back into your bank. So honestly, I don't even have my taxes set that high because of the amount of profit these buildings are bringing in. So if we look at our taxes, 11 and 12%. 14 for industry, but then again, I don't have any zoned industrial, so you can see in the income column there, zoned industrial is at 0, so this number doesn't even matter. But let's see, office buildings, that's considered industrial, but that's bringing in 2 grand. But you can see majority of our income is coming from the low density residential and commercial. Now, there are some other policies that you put in here that actually lower their taxes. So not the actual ones that say tax raise or tax break. But there are some. Let's see which one. Just to be a little bit more exact here. I forget. Yeah, recycling is one of them. So it says slightly reduced tax income, which I'm guessing actually comes from the neighborhoods because that's going to be lowering their taxes. So I'm going to be making less on taxes. Yeah. I would say play with the policies. Now, like I said, like this one, there's an upkeep cost. Same thing with power usage. You know, I use these throughout all my districts to kind of help with power utilization and water conservation. Just because I don't want to have a whole lot of power plants or a whole lot of water towers or pumping stations all over, you know, just dotted all over the city. So use caution when you start off using those policies because they could break the bank pretty quickly. Very quickly. I'll say that. Yeah, something to keep in mind. Yeah, no, good questions, Louise. Yeah, no, of course, of course. So you've got gaming at the end of your tag there. You also streaming? And what let's see, what platform do you play City Skylines on? Are you on console as well, or are you on PC? Alright, so chat, kind of going back to zoning. I know I've talked about this in previous streams, but for those of you just joining in tonight for the first time, I like to provide as much info as I can. So I'm going to give you another tip here. So tonight, nothing but tips. Wait. Sus. That's sus. Nothing but tips. So you can manipulate your zoning on console using fences. As you can see, as soon as I built this length of fence here, it moved the zoning a little bit. So you can see it's trying to build it up against Max Street. Oop, autosave. It tries to build it up against Max Street, but as soon as I build this fence along Max Street, it forces that zoning to the adjacent roads. So if you're trying to get, you know, as you can see, I'm building these 4x4 or zoning these 4x4 areas. You can definitely build out like this, and it'll kind of give you the ability to dictate where you want to build a little bit more. So like for one, I like throwing in fences in these areas to kind of simulate a residential area. Because, you know, fences exist in residential areas, so why not Give them their own dedicated lots, right? So turn all our snaps off and on just to kind of mess with that. It's typically a good idea to try to place these along spots where you know you're going to have a fence closing them in. So that way you don't run into the issue where it's trying to, it's where the fence is trying to connect to a weird node that's going to cut through your zoned area. There you go. To give you a better idea, I'll bring you over here. I've already done that. Oh wait, no, I actually haven't done that on this build. Ah, so you're seeing this. This is an exclusive. This is a No, it's a Monday night exclusive. There you go. Now we just got to get people to build out here. Got water. Yes, we have water. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. Maybe if we place a commercial building, if you build it, they will come. Another thing I can also build, dog park. Everybody likes a nice dog park. There we go. There you go. That's all I needed. Dog park. Alright, we're going to make these buildings historic for the same reason I mentioned earlier. We're trying to keep the height of this area low. Now, what building at this height does, it creates some, well, how can I put this? It gives us texture, right? So we're building at different heights, but we're still keeping the built-in elevations low. Oh man, okay. Alright, so we might end up changing this up a little bit. Alright, we're going to give this a new district. And the reason I'm doing that is because building type I currently have is not going to work with the idea I had with creating those individualized residential areas. So we're going to take this back. There we go. Let's clean this up a little bit. There we go. And chat, if you haven't had a chance again, don't forget to hit that like button. So we got some likes in tonight. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. If you're joining in for the first time, don't hesitate to don't hesitate to say hello. Introduce yourself. You can ask a question like Louise has. There you go. All right. That is not going to be called Lilac Square because it's anything but a square. That's fine. Can fix that. Alright. So we got Sunset District. We're going to call this Sunset Hills. Sunset Hills. Now that we've named it, we're going to give it a district style. So, oh, not district style, excuse me. We're going to be doing building styles. So we're going to be doing green cities, And then we should have those 4x4 squares go in. Yep, there we go. Frankly, I think those are the best buildings for this sort of build. And why not make it organic local? We're gonna do leisure. Yeah, let's do leisure. Leisure specialization is gonna change up the commercial buildings as well. So we're gonna start getting some like gyms, you know, stuff where people can go have fun. So we'll probably see a comedy cellar, comedy club, something like that. What do we got here? Bowling alley. We'll save it. Love it. Oh, you can see. You can see the bowling pin too. Nice. Alright, we're gonna stop that traffic. Oh, wait a tick. Oh yeah, we can stop them. That's fine. Stop that. Stop that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So now we got these plots of land set up nicely. Oh, what do we get here? What's that? Got an Ulta? What? Hold on a second. It's an Ulta beauty supply? Hold on. Oh wow, Ulta Beauty. What? Oh, it's got a. Yeah. Yeah, Ulta Beauty. That's what it says. That's crazy. Only problem? It's facing the wrong way. Darn. Facing the wrong direction. Up, 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 up. There you go. Alright, what are we getting now? Gym? Alright, that works. Alright, so we're going to place some trees up along here because these buildings do get a little noisy. Just want to make sure they capture that noise, that way it's not making its way out here in these residential areas. There we go, just going to be doing a little detailing here. Trying to find the spots to fill in like that. We'll go ahead and put some more greenery, just kind of randomly place it in here. Just click, 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 clicking away. There you go. Alright, if we really want to make this look nice, let's go ahead and put our grass-lined roads. Shop. Yeah, we'll just leave that as a regular road on the outside. Just like that. Alright, we got one no vote for adding a subway system tonight. I think that works for me. Thinking about it now, I'm glad. I'm glad somebody said don't do it, because that would have been quite a bit of work. I wouldn't have been really excited to do. Just put some more trees in here. kind of tree is that? Just a flower tree? Looks like a willow tree of some sort. Alright, just trying to add some color into this area. There you go. Let's go ahead and throw in some these Rhododron, what are these called? Rhododendron? Dendron? Some I can't pronounce it. I'm just not trying hard enough. That's what it is. Why not? Why not, right? Let's add a date palm. There you go. There we go. It's looking pretty nice. Throw in some oak trees. Yeah, how's that looking? Kind of looks like a jungle almost, huh? Love it. Let's get our generic date palm, right? Yep, date palm. There you go. One here on this side. Plop one back here. These folks have a big ol' area. Let's give them, what we got here? Sandbox. There you go. Can have a sandbox. Dang, see, Louise, I'm not sure if you're in here still, but we're already making 15 grand. It's a lot of money. Wish I made that much money. 15 grand a week. Whew. The stream would have already had overlays, a bunch of other stuff. So that's the thing, if you can, you know, obviously I don't have a subscriber button or a support button, so I'm not trying to collect funds or anything for my viewers at this time, obviously. So if you want to just hit that like button, that's just a nice way to help support the channel. And hopefully that way I can justify getting some more equipment to just, you know, improve the viewer experience, the stream viewing experience for y'all. This almost looks like a Buca di Beppo, doesn't it? Italian dinners. I think that's what they were going for. Buca di Beppo like vibe. Alright, let's do a little bit more detailing. So, chat, we're still waiting to have our, I think it was our ore industry. We're waiting for the worker count hit 660. So let's go back there. I think we gave it enough time. So let's see where we're at. Oh wait, sorry, forestry. Forestry was supposed to be 660. Ooh, we're still in the 400s. Okay, let's take a look at some of these policies. That's not really the issue. Yeah, I think we just don't quite have the workforce for it. I think that's why we need more people to move in. So let's see. Definitely fill this area in. So let's do that. How are y'all liking the music tonight, by the way? Let me know. I try to switch it up every now and then. Why do we even have this stuff? Let's get rid of that. see, there's the frame rate drop I was talking about last few times. Alright, let's take a look at our traffic. We were at 91% earlier, 90%, still good. Still doing pretty well. It's all these trucks. Really, I mean, majority of it are all those trucks. And then the rest of it is kind of out here. Kind of, sort of, not really. But I do see these trucks coming over here. Where are you coming from? Let's see. Importing goods, huh? Let's see. From where? Curious, where are you going now? Highway and out of here. Journey facility, Los Palmas. Alright. Chat, we've got 2 million in the bank. What are we gonna do with all this money now? Education's still kind of building itself up. We can build another university, but we don't really need it right now. Let's take a look at our healthcare. Average health 82%. That's pretty solid. Oh, we need some water out there. There we go. We need that connection there. We can get rid of that. Yeah, what do we do with all this money? 2 mil? Childcare, 92% health, that's pretty awesome. With just one childcare center too. Alright, let's see if we have any drop zones here. Yeah, we could probably use another elder care center somewhere in the middle there. Probably use one out here. I think out here would be a good idea. I think we're gonna use the child care center out here in Macomb Park. So let's do that. It's only 18 grand. I think we'd afford that bill. That covers all of Midtown, Blue Wind. Any more areas if we plan on expanding too. There's a lot we can take care of there. So that works. Population did drop though. I think we're at 17,000. Yeah, we had to have been at 17,000 because we hit that milestone last week. Yeah, so I think we gotta get our population back up. So what can we do, chat? What can we do? Well, we can look at adding some more dense residential out here in this area. And what we were doing was blocks of 2x3. Oh, better catch that before it grows any taller. Yeah, let's change the time of day too. It's looking a little dark over here. I think that should work. Let's change radio station too. There we go. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to get these smaller buildings like I was getting on the other side. perfect. So we got that, got that. Don't want that. Want that. See if anything builds in that space. Yep, we can keep that. Right, there we go. So while we wait for those buildings to zone in, we'll just fill this in with trees. Alright, there we go, there we go. Get rid of that before it becomes a problem. Alright, we'll lock that in. That looks good. That should be fine. Get rid of that building again. Keeps wanting to put one of those bigger, those taller buildings, but just doesn't go with, again, go with the aesthetic of this area. Even that apartment complex is a little tall for me, but that's fine. Won't go too crazy on that. Alright, let's leave that on. Turn those snaps off. Alright, let's line this. Young lindens. Let's just do a little detailing. One, two, three. Let's zoom out a little bit more. There we go. 4, 5, and 6. Let's see, we gotta have some other sort of flower thing. I guess that's it. Yeah, we're not gonna do that then. We'll do... forget which one of these. There we go. Oh, there it is. I gotta be very patient here. There you go. There we go. Hey, welcome back, Jan. It's funny, that entrance is not centered. Whoops. Oh, I can't even move it because there's bodies there. Okay. Alright. Apologize, Mr. Rivers. Online trapping. Okay. Hope you didn't mean trafficking. Alright, so we're building hillside. Now let's grab this fence. We're gonna build a fence here. Stream's going pretty well. Yeah? Oh man, how can we manipulate this? I have to rebuild this road. So let's take a look. Ah, there we go. That's how we could do that. There we go. That works. Perfect. Yeah, dude, 2 million? I know, somebody else called me out on it, like, dude, how can you be making 2 million and I'm struggling? But you know what? You got a good point. How do we have this money? And why? I couldn't even figure it out. Is that gonna work? No, it's not. Alright, this person's just gonna have a big old plot of land. I think we'll start from here. Yeah, these people are just gonna have a huge old plot. Lucky them. Lucky them. Dude, if that, like I was saying earlier, if that was the money in my account, I would have already had like some really cool overlays, some cool stuff going on. Yeah, no, that's not reality, unfortunately. Alright, I know, I wish. Alright, let's turn our snaps back off so that way we can get this in here just right. There we go. I think we can fit some more buildings in here. What could we buy with that sort of money? That'll get you a nice small 2-bedroom house or in the area where I live. Isn't that crazy? J-Dub, what's going on? Welcome back. How's it going? I think we missed you last stream, right? Yeah, I think we did. Okay, let's grab these before they get too large. Okay, that's already historic. Alright, perfect. There we go, and historic. Awesome, there we go. Alright. So let me catch up on chat here. How many hours do I have in Castleton? Kraken Kitten asking on TTV. Let's see. How many streams have I done? Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go to our live bit here. So 3, 6, 9, 12, roughly 14 hours, 15 hours maybe. I want to say about 15 hours. And as you can see, I've only got a population of 16,300. I had just hit 17,000. I really don't know where 700 of the people went. They all just disappeared. 700 people disappeared. Thank you. Well, welcome, being the first time. So I take it you also play City Skylines. So what platform do you play on? Are you console or are you on PC? What have you got? Ooh, there we go. Thanks for the kind words, by the way. It's always nice to know that I'm doing something right, yeah? Started on Xbox recently, 2 weeks ago. It started on PC. Okay. You know, after today's announcement about City Skylines 2 coming out, I'm just like, damn, am I gonna have to get a PC now? Because I know they had mentioned that the video they were showing was not actual gameplay, but ooh, if that's gonna be like on Unreal Engine 5, which honestly I think is a little overkill for City Skylines, but if it is, and console ain't gonna cut it. And as you can see, although I think it might be console settings, but if I scroll over too quickly as I'm zoomed in, there's major frame rate drops. I don't know if that's going to come through on the stream all that well, but yeah, I feel it. I think we started just invested $120 on a PC and DLC, and now this. I know. I just bought this new radio station too. Actually, two of them: on-air radio and downtown radio. Got some good beats though. So I mean, at least we get to enjoy it for another what? I'm speculating that it's going to come out probably in the fall. So if it comes out in the fall, we've got a good, I don't know what month is it. We're in March. Got a good 6 months to enjoy remastered. You haven't had it figured out how to use the radio? So you just go into your wheel here, click on radio, and if you're going to be streaming, the only one that you can't use is Gold FM. Gold FM has, it'll tell you it's got some licensed music that you can't play on the stream. So if you want to avoid a copyright strike, do not play Gold FM while you're streaming. Yeah, thanks, Jan. Yeah, Jan is one of the OGs. He is one of the OGs. By the way, chat, thank you for the likes. I do, just a little announcement for everyone. I do have plans on making a few changes to the stream, so hopefully y'all stick around long enough to see what I have in store. Hopefully. And no, it's not City Skylines 2, I wish. Alright, so while we wait for that to zone in, to fill in, let's go ahead and check on this area. Let's make sure we're getting any goods. No, we're not getting any goods filling in for a unique factory warehouse. And I know metals is on empty and glass is on empty, but I've seen them getting filled up. As you can see, the freight trucks are in use. Unique factory 0. Try balanced. Let's try balanced. Let's see what happens there. What can this use? Jan, I know you know what the answer is to this. This can use some trees. There you go. What platform do I stream on? I stream using the PlayStation platform, so I don't have an OBS setup yet. So I'm just using PlayStation's proprietary share platform. So I'm streaming straight from the console. And I've just got YouTube Studio over on my laptop on a different screen, so that way I can keep an eye on it. Talking like your maniac. Jan, you know what? I'm here. I mean, if somebody were just to pass by my office, they'd be like, this guy's talking to himself for the last 3 hours. Like, what the hell's going on with it? So honestly, like, if anyone looks crazy, it's gonna be me. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so we got crazy amounts of traffic coming through here. That's understandable because that's the only road I have coming through there. So honestly, I could keep the highway going through here because right up until I hit this building, you're already crazy. You can't. Yeah, that's true. I've already lost my mind years ago, so that's why we're here. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. All right. Man, I really want to start building this downtown district already. Really want to start building this already. But that's got to have its own dedicated stream. That's got to have its own dedicated stream because that's going to be a gigantic build. And we're going to be buying into another square at that point. So if you want to see how that turns out, you're going to have to subscribe. Got to keep y'all on your toes, right? I can't give you everything all at once. Got to make you all want to come back. If you want to do downtown mass transit as a must, indeed, I agree. I really want to give you a sneak peek. Well, it's not really a sneak peek, but I really want you to see one of my other city builds that I did on the PS4 edition. Because that build I'm actually pretty proud of. Let's see. I think if I here, let's see. Let me go ahead and post a link in the chat. Well, let me make sure this is the actual video. And you can kind of see it in this video. There you go. Well, yeah, I'll just put it here. Yeah, you can check it out at the end of the stream. I mean, it's all in the live section of the videos, so you can find it there. But you don't have to check it out now, because, it's a real live stream. What were we doing? Okay. Yeah, Kraken, I'll have to take a look at some of your videos too. Let's see, what were we doing? Oh yeah, factories. So let's take a look. I know to get some of these, we're going to need to have an oil industry. So, we also need a farming area, which we do not have. So household plastics, toy factory, lemonade factory, electronics factory. So I could do this plastic glass. Okay, so plastic I would need oil industry, and that requires level 3 ore. So we're almost there. PNW assuming Pacific Northwest, is that what you mean? Let's see. What we got here? Petroleum plastics. All right, because that's going to need oil. Soft paper factory is also going to need oil, and farm products. Okay, so I don't quite have that yet, so I can't really build that. But the car factory is honestly what I really want to build. Being a car guy myself, I would want to build that. Sneaker factory. What? This is an option? What? Dude, modular house factory. I already knew about that one. So I just need a level 5 forestry industry. All right, let's focus a little bit more energy in our Swedish forestry product area. So we need, what was that? 350 more employees. Let's just spam these buildings in here. Let's just do it. Let's turn our snaps back on. That would be helpful. There we go. A short-term memory loss? Yeah, I really do. You know, it's funny because my fiance makes fun of me all the time. He's like, you always say, I had a concussion back then and I lost my memory, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, it's a fact. I did lose some of my memory from that head injury, so pretty serious, yeah. Oh, Kraken, if you so if you go to the I mean, this is the only way I can get the Discord link in here because it's so long. If you hit the pinned comment, it's going to take you to the about section of the channel. Then you've got the dedicated Discord link in there that you can click to join. That's probably going to be the easiest way to get there. Right. I think we use another one of these lumber yards. Post the Discord link. The Discord link's really long. Unfortunately, there's no short link, and if I post that long link, it's gonna look really crazy. And I actually don't have enough characters in my chat box. I've only got 200 characters. There's more than 200 characters for the Discord link, which I think is super ridiculous. You got it? Awesome. All right, cool. Welcome to the Discord fam. Glad to have you. All right, let's get some of these, what do they call them? Just palm trees, just regular palm trees. Nothing special. There we go. Just kind of go with the rest of the aesthetic there. There you go. Just kind of plop these in like that. There we go. That'll fill in. Perfect. And that's going to need water, so let's get some water over here. All right. Get rid of that ugly pipe connection there. I can join that in there. And that should make its way through there. Perfect. All right. Need a promotion? Not yet, Jan. Not yet. Tony, your time will come. I think. I don't know. We'll see if I end up needing mods. We'll see if I end up needing mods. Just not yet. Because that would give you access to everything. Quite literally everything. And I think it's not until I become partnered that I can give you like super chat status or super whatever status. It's a little different on YouTube than it is on Facebook, unfortunately. Like on YouTube, you can only like it once. Even though like Facebook, you like it once, or even if you like it more than once, like it'll still count as one like. But it makes the chat look kind of crazy when you see all the emojis pop up. All right, can we get this to a level 3 industry? 455 employees. So we gained 6. Streaming live is so different than Twitch. So I'm curious to see what the Twitch platform looks like for streamers. Because I chose YouTube over Twitch and Facebook. One of the reasons why I chose it over Facebook, crud. One of the reasons I chose it over Facebook is because I can't stream direct to Facebook from the PS5 or the PS4. When you do go partner, I would like to be the first mod. Jay, I don't know if I think I would have to give it to Jan. Jan has been around since the beginning, and yeah. um, yeah, I don't know, but we'll put a pin in that. We'll put a pin in it. All right, 463. Here we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, let's see what policies do we have? We have all three policies in here. Where's our traffic going? Doesn't really show anything. 157. Oh wait, 157 subs? What? Oh man. All right. Looks like we gained. So we gained. Wow. Chat, thank you so much. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And the support is just, it's overwhelming. And you guys are supporting me over this ugly thing here. I'm gonna tear up. Don't. It's all okay. It's okay. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart, as always. I do appreciate the support. Feeling the love tonight. Yeah, there's so much love in here. A lot of people are transitioning from Twitch to YouTube. Yeah, you know, I've heard that too. And a lot of it. Surprised I found you live. I was excited. See, that's the thing. Okay, so there are some benefits to YouTube, but there are some other benefits to Twitch and Facebook, because Facebook and Twitch are dedicated streaming platforms. You know, if you go there, someone's going to have some live content and you're going to catch a live stream. YouTube, you kind of go there for videos on demand that are already uploaded, and live streams aren't, I want to say they're not as known still, even though it's been around for a while on YouTube already. I still don't think it's as well known as other platforms. Twitch is charging a lot more now for partners. It's not worth it. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Well, I know a lot of these streaming platforms. Whoa. A lot of these streaming platforms. Well, I say a lot, but I only know that. Oh shoot, is that already leveling up? I know Facebook, for example, wasn't, or they limited the amount that they were taking away from creators while the pandemic was going on. So they were giving most of the profits to the creator rather than taking it as a cut for YouTube or for Facebook. I don't know if that's changed since then. But oh, cool. But is that something that Twitch was also doing? Like, did they have that sort of thing for their creators as well? So what we have there, we got office buildings. That might be a good idea. What size is that? 4? Alright, we can do 4x4. Oh man, we keep getting these ugly buildings. Twitch, now they take 50%. Oof. There we go. Ouch. I didn't realize they were taking that much. That's insane. I don't even know what YouTube takes. That's probably something I should have researched. But at the end of the day, I think I don't know. I think YouTube was a good call, at least longevity-wise. It's down the line. I think it's going to be one of those platforms that's always going to be around, as long as Alphabet doesn't royally screw things up. I think it'll be around for quite a while. All right, let's turn off our snaps again, and we're gonna take this across. We have a nice little path continue there. Not gonna zone it all in fully. There we go. So that way at least we're creating a walkable area for folks to make it through here. There we go. So we still want to make this city semi-walkable at the very least. It's kind of a bummer that I didn't think of this area before that. Because there's some nice office buildings I don't want to tear down. Yeah, let's go ahead and make these. Ooh, look at these little things. I'll make all these historic buildings too. Yeah, I like the way these office buildings look. They're pretty cool. Dig it. Historic, historic, historic. All of you. You're all historic. Woo! And that one can stay. That noodle restaurant, awesome. That can stay, obviously. Been a partner here for 11 years. I think that's awesome. That's awesome. I've only been doing this for a year so far, and I'm enjoying it. I always tell myself, as long as something doesn't feel like it's starting to feel like it's a job, then I know I'm doing the right thing. At least that's what I tell myself. Because as soon as something that I enjoy feels like it's become a job, then I'm not going to enjoy it as much. And being that it's a stream, other people aren't going to enjoy it either. So like that's one of the things I really want to try to make sure I don't do is overwork myself. There we go. I'm going to make this into a nice little park area without it actually being a park area. So let's put some gazebos in here. So I think if we try to put anything else, it's just going to make me put it in the park area. Yeah, it's going to be in a park area. Shoot. Or what if we rotate? Yeah, it's going to be a park area. How can we fudge this? How can we fudge this? Well, let's see. Put this here. Kind of works, right? What do we have zoned there? We had an office building zone there. I think we can put, I know we can put assets though, so let's see what we've got. Let's put, it's gotta be a fountain or something. Put a bunch of those little things. Let's see. Guess not. The Plazas and Promenades DLC has some really cool assets that we don't have access to, unfortunately. But maybe I can That's got to be roadside. Yeah, darn. Oh well, we'll figure something out for that area. Maybe we will turn it into a park area. I'm not sure yet. All right, let's catch up with chat here real quick. Let's kind of make our way over to our forestry area, and let's catch up with chat. Let's see. So Jay says, people tell me how much I help. Made a video about people wanting to start a YouTube channel. Oh, that nice, nice. Kraken, if you do it for fun, it doesn't matter too much. Used to stream 3+ days a week, but just became a second job. Trying to Discord, live stream, Insta, YouTube. Yeah, and so, and Kraken, that's what I was kind of talking about. So I started an Instagram for this channel, but if you follow that Instagram link, I think I have maybe 6 or 7 posts over the last year. Because I'm like, you know what? I have another job, and I play in an orchestra on the side too. So I'm like, you know what? I have so much energy invested in other things along with streaming to where I don't want to make streaming no longer enjoyable. So I'm like, you know what? Let's ease off on that. I occasionally do, shorts every now and then. I do want to start kind of like a tutorial shorts channel, still within Outer's Gaming, obviously. But yeah, no, there's still some other little projects I want to do on the side. But yeah, no, to JW's point, I was actually inspired to do this by other streamers. So a few years ago, I had a pretty serious anxiety attack, and shoot, like when I was going through it, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna die. This is it. I got out of bed because I was just like, oh my god, my chest is hurting, my arm is feeling numb. I'm like, this is a heart attack. This is it. And then I woke up on the side of my bed. Partner was there. Paramedics were there. They're just like, hey, do you know where you are? Do you know, like going through the usual questions that they ask people to pass out. And I was just like, yeah, I know where I am. I'm like, cool. Am I like? They're like, we're gonna check your vitals. I'm like, yes, please, yes, please. So luckily, obviously, it wasn't a heart attack. It was an anxiety attack. But one very expensive hospital or ambulance ride to the hospital and months of anxiety medication and therapy later. I'm like, you know what? I really got to take a step back from. I gotta slow down with work because I'm kind of a perfectionist, and this game, this is now several years later. So this is like 4 years ago. How long has the pandemic been? 3 years. This is like 4.5, 5 years ago now. But like during the pandemic, I didn't really know streaming was a thing until I started watching some people on Facebook, and then I just fell into this community where I actually met Jan, and I was just like, you know what, this, what what streamers are doing is, kind of beating themselves up, but like they're really helping a lot of people out of the monotony of regular day life and helping us kind of focus on other things that aren't work related or family related, stuff that kind of gets you away. It's like a nice little escape. So I'm like, you know what? These streamers have done that for me. I've been through some shit. Excuse me. I've been through some stuff, and I know other people are going through it as well. Let me be that extra person to be out there and kind of help talk people down, because I want to be able to provide that same safe space for others that people have made for me. So here I am, streaming. Year in. Let's see. Sense of community, yeah. Kraken, I agree. I've actually got. We're kind of missing them tonight, so I'm gonna give them crap next stream. But I've got followers from all over the world. I got Philippines, Sweden, Australia. Uh, like it's just amazing. I was just like, I never would have imagined people wanting to hear me talk for 3 hours. I mean, I've got noise canceling headphones because I can't stand the sound of my own voice. So, so I'm like, all right, if you all dig it, then more power to you. Yeah, Jan. Yeah, Jan's been through some stuff too. Like the flood that happened out there, the earthquake, dude. Glad you're doing all right. All right, so where are we at? Still haven't made our population back. I see. We're still under 17,000. Let's see. How's this going? 490. All right, so we got at least 40 more people working over at the forestry industry. I don't really want to buy this tile yet. Let's take a look. You forget your country? No, you're from Pakistan. How could I forget? Jan is in Pakistan. Jan also posts some yummy looking food. I've got a food channel in the Discord, so if you have a chance to check that out. I think I posted a burger from my buddy's burger or diner last Monday. I was so tempted to go again today, but I'm like, I can't justify it. Says it with an accent. I try really hard. Um, what was I just gonna do? Oh yeah, fire department from the land of green Pakistan. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh yes, fire department. You guys are all distracting me. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we're good. I didn't realize I had already built one there. We should probably build one out here though. Okay. So we will put our fire department. You don't typically want to build these on a main road like this. So let's put it here. That's 6 fire engines. And is that going to make it, I'll put it, oh shoot, I can't fit it here either. Okay. We'll put a tower, fire tower, a watchtower. How about that? The watchtower up here. Alright. And eventually we will get to building a helipad, our fire helicopter depot. So hopefully this doesn't catch fire anytime soon. Kind of banking on that. Yeah, that was a fire watchtower. Let me go and zoom in. There it is. And I think that was part of the Parks or Natural Disasters DLC. So yeah, you'll find that in here. You got the disaster response unit, emergency shelter. Oh, there you go. Go ahead and even walk up the tower too. Here we go. Oh wait. They closed off the stairs? What? Wait. I shouldn't be able to do this. Hold on. Is this a glitch? No! It glitched out. Oh, okay. It glitched out for a second. Oh, that was so crazy. Okay. So it's not supposed to let you go into build mode while you're walking. Okay, I don't want to jump off the side of the building, but here we are. Here's our fire watchtower. awesome. You can see everything from up here. See our forestry industry. See Midtown. You can see the frame rate dropping. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, one of the DLCs you didn't buy it? Yeah. Diggler! What's up, Diggler? Diggler, your street still exists right there. Diggler Street. There you go. Diggler Street. Still the longest street. Well, one of the longer streets, I should say. Because that comes all the way down through King Arthur Square. Forgot you can walk around. Yeah, and no, it's funny. A lot of people forget about that, and they also forget you can drive. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, you got a mining field last week, Jan, when you weren't here. Choose a bug. We could choose a bus, camper van. We can do the dreaded donut van. It's funny. You can also take out light posts. You can't take out pedestrians though. Take out trees, other cars. Maybe the hot dog truck too. There you go. It's not very easy to manage though. Let's see. Can I take out these trash cans? Oh, you can take out the trash cans. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Oh, they added some more cars too. Jan, we haven't met in real life. What are you talking about? And if you want to count the stream, stealth stream, then I guess that counts as IRL, but not really IRL. Okay, I get sidetracked here. Where we love the Aussies and the Brits. Yes, the Aussies and the Brits are the best. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone's the best. Yeah, it's funny when my viewer from Sweden tries to get me to speak Swedish. It doesn't end very well. When referring to incinerators, dumps, which is more important, location or quantity? Okay, so yes, my answer is yes. The reason I say that is because location does kind of count, but you also want to make sure you have enough services to handle the load. So let's take a look at mine. I know mine's a little under, processing is a little low. But one, you want to make sure that your garbage trucks can actually make it out to your residential areas or commercial areas. But you also want to make sure you have the capacity. So they're both pretty important. But as you can see, I've got this garbage processing center way out here. And it's pretty far. It's got to take a long road just to get out here. So there's a few things you can do if you have some of these DLCs. I think, yeah, so this is from Sunset Harbor DLC. You got the waste processing complex, and you've also got the transfer facility. So the transfer facility makes it easier to transport trash from this area. Let's just say we put this in here, right, or somewhere nearby. You can see that entire area is green. So what this building does is sends out trucks to pick up trash and it brings it back to this facility. And then if you have the processing complex sends its 15 trucks out to pick up from the transfer facility. So you can have your processing complex way out here and you can have a transfer facility somewhere out here, and it'll shorten the trips that those trucks have to make. Now, if you don't have the Sunset Harbor DLC, yeah, it's from the Sunset Harbor DLC, which I want to say came with the game. I think that was the one DLC they included. It was either that one or After Dark. I forget. Uh, Dan, Jan, what the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? Stealing people's popcorn? I like popcorn, but I wouldn't steal people's popcorn. All right, so yeah, if you're doing a landfill site, I typically like to keep them in an industrial area where there's gonna be pollution anyway. But honestly, for this, you've got a capacity of 15 trucks, and 15 trucks should be able to handle a lot of, like, this entire area should be covered with those 15 trucks. I shouldn't need any more than that with a population of 16,000. Now, if we're expanding this entire downtown area and I just have those facilities taking care of this entire city, and let's just say, looking at this area, that's 16,000 people. Let's just say that downtown area, since we're going to be using high density residential buildings, that's going to double the population. Then I would have to start looking into building some new waste processing complexes. So I hope that answers your question. I know that's kind of a non-answer answer, but I hope that provides a little bit more clarification, if any. Alright, so we're just going to make these connections here. There we go. And we're going to put some office buildings out here. And just a friendly reminder too, office buildings do create products. So you'll be able to export some of those goods. So make sure you're leaving some space for them to be able to export goods. And we don't like those types of buildings, so we're just going to get rid of them. And hopefully catch them before they level up to that. City Skylines Season 1 map. You started playing this game. Okay, chat. Who are your favorite cities, content creators that you find helpful? I think having all right, it's kind of a troll answer, but real civil engineer RCE. If you haven't had a chance to check him out, go check out his videos. Oh no, somebody died at the Elder Center. Oh no. Okay, we should have a hearse on its way at least. Is that it? No, it's a Jeep. Yeah, so real civil engineer is pretty funny. But I mean, the tried and true, I want to say Biffa, and that's what old people do, they die. Yeah, I know. And at least it was at the Elder Care Center, right? So it's probably, this person was probably surrounded by their friends, their elderly friends. They're probably, you know, it says taking part in hobbies. They were probably playing, card games or something. Oh, crap. Is someone else dying? All right. Cool. Well, that'll sort itself out. All right, so we got 500 employees. Awesome. We got 100 more than we started with earlier. That's fantastic. That means we actually have a population moving back in to actually backfill those positions. I think they were playing bingo. Yeah, bingo got a little out of hand and some people died. Tragic. Sad day. The old folks' home. Alright, I think we should build some more high density residential in this area. Yeah, City Planner Plays is another one. City Skylines channel, I I don't I don't mind it, but it can be a little cringe. Oh man, are we getting a death wave? Oh no. All right, let's take a look at our population. Oh shit. Oh no. All right, so here's how you can tell if you're gonna have. Yeah, the lady does talk a lot. And okay, so have you ever watched? Okay, do you watch? If you watch Saturday Night Live, you'll remember a skit, an NPR skit with I want to say it was Rachel Dratch and Molly Shannon. And oh crap, okay, this is full. So they had this bit where they are talking, and NPR is very relaxing to listen to. I used to listen to NPR a lot when I used to work, drive for work a lot. Do you remember that skit, the NPR skit? And they had Betty White as a guest, and they were talking about baked goods. If you haven't had it, if you've never watched it, YouTube, Saturday Night Live, or SNL, uh, NPR. I think SNL NPR. SNL NPR sketch. Let's see. Oh no, so this one's with Christopher Walken. Oh, I mean, not Christopher Walken. Alec Baldwin. That one's also pretty good. This Sweaty Balls and Dusty Muffin. Those are probably two of my favorite older sketches. Oh yeah, Kraken. My bad. What's it called? What was I gonna say? Yeah, you're in the Pacific Northwest. I'm in California, just like JW. JW's in Southern Cal. I'm in NorCal. And yes, we lose our minds when people call California Cali. So don't do it, or you will get banned from the stream. If not banned, at the very least, you'll get muted. I'm just kidding. It's not gonna be that bad. Alberta, Canada? Oh yeah, no, I don't live in California, my bad. Oh yeah, overcharged egg. Yeah, it's another one I like. Well, because so what I like about all three of these streamers, they have their dedicated streams where they play with uh mods, but they've also got their other videos where they play with the vanilla game, which is I appreciate, especially on console, because as you all know, we don't have access to mods. I keep missing these buildings. Oh well. I gotta do something with this space here that I'm keeping between the roads and the buildings. So I do want to keep that open. I don't want to do any zoning there. Honestly, I think we should also take away the parking. But vanilla game doesn't have the trees built in with the bike lanes or the bus lanes like the PS4 edition does. Dang, wish we had that. Let's see. Catch up here. I used mods on my laptop version, but it was a standard laptop, not a gaming one, so I don't play often. Oh, Kraken, that was not my first death wave. I had a crazy death wave, crazy bad death wave a while back. I think it was 2 streams ago. Like, everyone just started dying. Like I think it was over here. I was building. I think I was building this forestry industry, or I think I was building the mining industry. I'm like, yeah, this looks fantastic. I like this build, and I look like that, and like this entire area, Midtown, was just dead. Mods, yeah, mods. I'm sure can be confusing. Uh, there's a lot of cool stuff that are mods, though. A lot of cool mods, I should say. Not cool stuff that are mods. But honestly, there's plenty going on with the base game alone to where having those mods is kind of pointless. I mean, I say pointless, but I say pointless because I'm jealous I don't have it, honestly. But yeah. We're just gonna make that connection there, because why not? Alright, we're getting these buildings coming in now, so I think we should just make these water pipe connections and just zone all this in. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Just zone all this in. We are going to stay away from this area, though. I think we'll probably just fill this side in up to there. Whoops. No. There we go. Don't want to have any buildings going up on the side of the highway. Yeah, of course, we heard about CS2. Any thoughts? I'm excited. Tell you that much. And a little bummed that we're putting all this energy into this city, and well, just like Riversland Isles, we're gonna have to stop building it as soon as the new game comes out. I think it should still be cool. I was even saying earlier that I don't know, just if it gets super, if it seems like it's super processor intense, I'm not sure how the PS5 will handle it. And what I'm getting at is, I think that means I may end up being Counter-Strike 2. JW, get out of here. You're banned. Counter-Strike. Come on. What was I saying? Crap. Made me lose my train of thought here. Oh, becoming a PC streamer there. I don't know. I think if it becomes a little too intensive on the console, I mean, because I'm already complaining about PS5 not being able to keep up with this game sometimes. So I can only imagine what the new game is going to be like. I don't know. I guess, we'll find out later as it gets closer to when the game's going to come out. Only watched a few videos, but it seemed very detailed, more business sim than a city building sim. Now you say you watched a few videos. What other videos are up? Because I've only seen the announcement video and some other videos where people were kind of dissecting it and talking about it a little bit more. I haven't seen any other videos though, because I still think they have an embargo on it. It's like I don't think people can freely talk about their experience playing the game. At least according to Biffa, I know he had mentioned that too. Oh yeah, the season's changing. That was something they were able to confirm, or at least Biffa confirmed, saying he's like, "Hey, yeah, that was the thing that the developers brought up when they brought us in to try the game out." Uh, so that is something we can look forward to. All right, make that the last residential block there. Cool. Man, people want to move in, but I don't have the space for them. I could start putting some high density residential in this area, but that's gonna kind of kill the aesthetic that I've got going on here. Ah, wait, that we gotta keep no taller than that. That works. Those should be fine. All right, cool. All right, that works. And Sunset District is huge, and this is still on fire. Wow. Okay, we're definitely gonna need that that helicopter depot. All right, so let's go ahead and check in real quick on our forestry products to see where that's at. We got 570 employees. All right, it's getting there. It's getting there. Already got the resources in there. Let's take out Chan King Mining. Need 26 more employees. I think we can do that. Let's see, what are we producing? Let's see what we're producing. Glass and metals. What else do we have access to? Let's see. Or I think that's all we can do. Yeah, grinding produces metals, that produces glass. That's just storage. Yeah, it's all we have access to. So may as well build another, at least for now, another metal processing plant. Just one of these. Yep, fit it right up against. Fit that right there. There you go. Cool. So that should give us the employee count that we need, 45. Let's take a look. Yeah, should be fine. So let's go ahead and speed this up so that way we can at least get that up to level 3. Let's take a look here. Yeah, not much to judge yet. JW, oh man, ouch. Yes, our dry ass trees. Although we've been getting a lot of rain these past, 3 months? I mean, so much so that we've been having crazy landslides and flooding. So I live right on the coast. Oh yeah, those trees are still going. The houses are still standing though. I live right on the coast, and I have a view of the ocean. Not from my house, but whenever I leave my house, it's like a 3-minute drive or so. And like when those storms were hitting us, those waves were looking crazy. Like a few people actually lost their lives because they got a little too close to the waves, to the beach. It's like, the CHP was putting up signs. Parks Department was putting up signs like, "Do not go out onto the beach today. Don't go hiking in this area. Avoid it." People just still weren't listening, unfortunately. It's sad. Knocked out power for an hour. Oh, you know, areas up here had no power for like 2 days. Luckily, there we go. Yes, our mining industry is now level 3. So what does that mean? We have access to some new buildings. Seabed mining vessel? Yeah, we're not going to do that. Medium ore. So I originally wanted to put one of these in, and I'm only going to do it right now just so you can all see what it looks like. But I originally wanted to put this in because I thought it would look really cool up against the mountainside. If I can find a road to place this against. Because that would look really cool up against the mountainside. But we're not going to use that. Oh, I lost my rock. We're not going to use that because it actually uses up resources. If you look here, you can see I killed off some of the resources when I built the smaller mines up against this rock cliff that I built here. Let's see, what else do we have access to? We got access to a rotary kiln plant that also produces metals, and production rate 64 tons a week. Now, what is this producing? 78, 85. Wait, so why would I want to go for the bigger one? 32 tons a week, 64, so double. So I should be getting about 120 tons then, right? Oh, wow, that's not going to fit. That's not going to fit in there. That's a bummer. What else can we build? Crap, I think that's it. The medium ore mine and that big old kiln plant. Okay. I could build that into the mountain. Let's see. And those smokestacks are going to stick out like a sore thumb, though. Yeah, I'll think about that. Explain the winding mining road. So, yeah, sure, I can do that. So the reason I've got this winding road, one, it looks cool, but mainly it's because it would be an unrealistic elevation change or grade, because I know on console we don't have access to see what what the grade is that we build in, but imagine being a truck and then having your brakes fail in a straight line. And having your brakes fail in a curvy road is also kind of scary, but the incline is a lot. It's a lot less steep. It's not as steep, I should say. So that's why. And then same thing here. And the switchbacks look kind of cool too. And for a car person, this is a dream. Be like, all right, I gotta go to work. Yeah, you could drift up and down the mountain. So I mean, there's definitely going to be some, less traffic buildup as well. That's another good point. Yeah, illegal street racing out here. That's what I was going to get at. All right, so we've actually gotten to the point where we've got 2.3 million in the bank. That's a ton of money. That's more than I know what to do with. Hairpin's an American thing? Yes, they are. Actually, not just an American thing. I mean, yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious. Watch Tokyo Drift. You know, they've got the mountain roads. They do toge racing. That's a thing. But yeah, and that's fun. Anywho, we've covered a lot of ground today, right? What do y'all think? I think we'll keep that emptying. People are still complaining Seen that one time? Yeah, it's a really bad franchise. And you're gonna have to make random drifting road in mountains purely for funsies. I actually did that in one of my other cities too. I You can kind of take this, right? I mean, it's a very busy road, but yeah, maybe I will. Kraken just for you. Alright, why don't we do this? I know we got a few new subs in here tonight. Let's see. Unfortunately, I can't see who's subbed to the channel. But why don't we do this? JW, did I give you anything? Did I name anything after you? Here, JW, what do you want? Pick a building, and I will name that building after you. Any building in this Midtown area. So we got a hospital, we've got a university, we've got a public library, we've got the Christmas market, we got the transit, the bus station. Same thing, Kraken, pick one. You've both been good sports today, so I will let you pick a building and it will be named after you. And while you guys figure that out, I'm gonna grab some water really quick. Okay, perfect. Kraken Market and WoW Dub Transit. Love it. Kraken Market. There you go. It's all you. You can how do I hide that? You can take a screenshot if you want. There you go. Alright. And then we got WoW Dub Bus Station. We're going to call it WoW Dub Transit. WoW Dub Transit Station. There you go. There you go. Thank you both. J-Dub, I know you've been here for a minute, or been here for a few streams already, so sorry for lagging there. My apologies. Anywho, like I was saying, oh, wait a second. How am I losing money now? Oh, I lowered taxes. Yeah, let's bump those puppies back up. I think they were all at 12, right? Or was this at 11? I don't remember. I read that as, oh, wow, Dubs. Dumb trip. Oh, okay. Hey, I could have translated that incorrectly in my brain. I mean, it's almost 11 p.m. here, so yeah. Second level can handle 13%. I don't even know what that means. Oh, taxes. Okay. Yeah, no, I know. I don't need that. I don't need that income. I really don't need that income. As you can see. Oh, it was simply Dub Transit. The oh wow is me being shocked. Okay. Dub DTS. There you go, Dub Transit Station. Alright. This is why I shouldn't quit my day job. Alright, where are we at here? Time of day. Let's go ahead and put it into the evening. That was good though? Yeah, I'm sure it was. It's always funny when it's at my expense. I know, I get it. I get it. Alright. I think this is going to be a great outro. So, Everyone, thank you so much for all the support tonight. It's been a blast. Yeah, we got some new faces or new names in here. We got Kraken, Diggler came back, JW came back, Jan, as always. Thank you so much. I think we had a few other newbies in here. I know we had to have a few other newbies too because we had 2 new subs join in today. Thank you so much for the support. And thanks for joining in the Discord channel as well. I strongly encourage you don't have to, but join the Discord. You can take part in City Skylines chat, random chat, send memes, send food pics, food, like nourishment pics. Um, yeah, it's a fun time, and we're just growing the community here, and it's a great one. It's awesome having everyone as part of it. Thank you for helping me on this journey too. It's been a blast. Hopefully, this brings a little bit of solace to your life too. Hopefully it's something you can relax to while you're watching, or if you're playing in the background. Hopefully my voice is like ASMR to you. But that's going to do it for me tonight. As always, thanks again for all the support. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't had a chance to. Make sure to subscribe so that way you get to watch some more content in the future. And I'll catch you next time. Hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, and evening. Later. Bye, everybody. Bye.